Good morning, what's up? I'm Shanice and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a fall vlog full of fall recipes, just a wholesome fall day. So the kids have, there's a little chipmunk in my backyard, just frolicking, running around. As long as it doesn't go back into my carrot plants, I'm okay. He's gone. Awesome. Okay, so the kids have gone to school. As I'm sure you can hear, I started a load of laundry. Today is laundry day, so I'm basically just gonna be staying at the house and babysitting the laundry because I don't like it when my clothes sit in the washing machine too long because it gets that weird smell and then I gotta wash my clothes all over again. So because I'm home today, I'm just doing a lot of house chores. I'm cleaning the walls today because they're filthy. I'm also gonna clean the baseboards because I'm cleaning the walls. And then I do wanna clean out my fridge and wipe it down. I saw some those onion peels and just random little things in the drawers and in the doors. So I wanna get that cleaned up too. But first, I'm gonna make some breakfast. I wanna make these banana muffins. I found this recipe on Pinterest years ago and my family loves them. They're so simple to make and they taste really good too. I think I'm gonna make some scrambled eggs and I'm gonna make some coffee. Okay, I actually got this recipe bin from Red Bird something, I think, years ago, because I was just, look at that, right front and center. Oh, it's only $3.50. So I got this years ago because I was tired of looking at my phone and at the iPad whenever I was cooking stuff. I just wanted to have it out all the time. I didn't want to keep going back and touching whatever. So here's the recipe. Ingredients, steps. Oh, I was drawing with my kids this morning. Don't judge me. Awesome. It looks like I will be making a banana muffin bread situation because I don't have any cupcake liners and I refuse to make the muffins without the liners. It's just not a good time. So I'm just gonna put it all in one big pan situation. While I cook, I usually like to listen to podcasts and there's quite a bit of podcasts that come out on Tuesdays. So right now I'm gonna listen to the That's Messed Up podcast. If you know me, you know that I love true crime. I love Law and Order SVU. When CSI came out, I was just drawn to it. And then as I got older, I just really fell in love with Law and Order SVU. Maybe more so Mariska Hargitay. I don't know. But anyways, I've been watching Law and Order for a very long time. And there's a Law and Order podcast where they go over the episode, go over the true crime that it's based on, and then they interview somebody from the episode or from the show. They've had writers, showrunners, guest stars, so it's really cool to listen to. The hosts are comedians, so they keep it light, but also serious at the same time. They keep a really good balance. So I'm gonna listen to that while I make my banana muffins.
Drinks on tap, and that made sense to me. I go, oh, okay, then I'll take this one.
But they're not Aperol, but probably a apricot wine or.
Okay, so this is something that I do in the fall and the winter to my coffee. I add a little bit of cinnamon. I don't like adding cinnamon right to my cup of coffee because I don't like the texture that it leaves. So I do a little bit of the cinnamon in the coffee grinds, okay? Also, it's hazelnut coffee with cinnamon added to it. I am so excited to have some.
Have donuts that the bakery driver gave them, and they see all these little kids in the style. His name's Kevin. And now this guy from this episode, I always think of this episode as
Breakfast is served. Okay, scrambled eggs. This banana muffin bread situation, I'm not sure what to call it. And then of course, my cinnamon hazelnut coffee. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, we're gonna taste my muffin without baking powder. Oh, it still tastes good. It still tastes good. Okay, so here's the deal. If you don't have baking powder, I had some kind of vanilla Greek yogurt, so it worked perfectly. Half a cup of the Greek yogurt or whatever yogurt you have. And then I think it was a fourth teaspoon of baking soda. And you mix that together and let it sit, and then you incorporate it. So that's what I did. And I was like, is it gonna throw the recipe off because it has additional moisture or something to it, I don't know. And listen, came out just fine. I was low-key nervous, but it ended up being so good. Like, it's still very tasty, moist. Like, I thought it was gonna be too moist and like create really dense muffins, bread. I don't even know what this is. Whatever this banana situation is. I thought that it would make the banana situation heavy and dense, but it's still very good. And scrambled eggs. Yummy, yummy. It is such a beautiful day today that I think we're just gonna walk to the library. I have some books to return, and then I also wanted to read a new fiction book. I looked up some Black authors and Black stories just because I don't read enough of them. And they're not gonna come to me, so I was intentionally seeking them out. So I put a bunch of those books on hold at the library, and I'm gonna see what's actually at the library and see what I can get today. I actually secured the book. I put the book on hold last night and I thought that I would beat the librarians to it this morning, but they are swift little things and already pulled my book. So that's why I couldn't find it on the shelf. But I've got the book. I've got a couple of holiday, Thanksgiving, and fall themed books for the kids. And I'm headed home so I can shower, I can eat lunch, and I can read my books. Ooh, I have laundry that's waiting for me, but I think that's gonna go on hold. I think I need to read my book today. I haven't read a fiction book in a minute, so it's time. I'm back, I'm clean, and I'm gonna make some lunch. Now, I'm gonna make this curry with brown rice on the side, and usually I put chickpeas in this certain dish, but I don't have any chickpeas. So this is what I'm gonna put in my curry today. So today's curry is gonna consist of sweet potatoes, purple potatoes, fresh garlic, and onion. I've got curry powder, chili powder, ground cinnamon. I'm gonna throw in these tomatoes. I've got some chicken broth, salt, and pepper. Before I make the broth or the stew part of it, I like to saute the vegetables. When you cook those vegetables, it just brings out a different flavor than if you were to like toss it all in at the same time and then bring it to a boil. No, I'm gonna cook my vegetables and then I will add my liquids and then bring it to a boil, let it thicken, and then top it over some rice. And honestly, I forgot the bay leaves. We need the bay leaves, they're so flavorful. Anyways, added the seasonings, minus the salt and pepper, so I need to do that. Okay, not gonna lie, this is stuffed, but that's because I initially was gonna make this for myself, and then I remembered that my kid gets home early today. I forgot that today was early release, and my daughter eats lunch super early, so by the time she gets home, I'm sure she's gonna be hungry and ready for something else to eat. So I figured I would double the recipe, not thinking about the fact that I started with a small pot for just me, but let's hope that everything stays in. Okay, so this has been going for a couple of minutes. I'm gonna toss in the tomatoes. And I got the chili ready tomatoes, so they're already seasoned, so I don't have to add anything extra to it. Add some broth, just to cover it. We're gonna bring this up to a boil, and then we're gonna let it simmer until the potatoes are fork tender, which means you can put your fork in the potatoes and they will fall apart with ease. You don't want to use a knife because obviously knives are meant for cutting things, but when you use a fork, that tells you that they're ready. Tossed in my bay leaves. Now it's time to cover. I know that I did a few things different than usual, but it still doesn't look as thick. I didn't mix the cornstarch and water to thicken it. It'll be okay. Anyways, here we go. It's insanely good. It smells so good. What's in my hair? Oh my gosh. It's so Here we go. This is such a hearty, warming, comforting meal. I'm really upset that I haven't used curry prior to the summer. Like, honestly, it just elevates the flavor so much. I think I was just scared of it. Can I say that? I was scared of a spice, but I'm happy that I found it. So good. Okay, I decided that I'm going to read the book in the backyard and snack on some of these Moondrop grapes. I've never seen them before this week at Sprouts, and they just look so silly. Like, I've literally never seen grapes that look like this, but they taste like regular grapes. I've never seen this before, you know? Ignore my ashy hands. Okay, so my kids are with my mom. My mom takes the kids every Tuesday for a couple of hours, and Dev and I have some time to ourselves. We decided to make this sausage kale soup. I don't know. I got this sausage. Where is it? I got this sausage from Sprouts. It's hot Italian sausage. So I saved it for a date night that I knew only me and Devin would be eating. So I've got this, but it's 4 links. I feel like that's a lot of links. I'm gonna do it anyways. So I'm gonna do all of the links. I'm gonna do some kale, get rid of the spinach, get rid of these carrots, finish off the broth, add some garlic, salt, pepper, oh, and an onion. Oh my God, my eyes. Take it out of its casing so that way we can have ground sausage and not put it on my cutting board because I still have my other vegetables to cook. So you just peel off the casing. I'm gonna peel and chop my carrots. For herbs and seasonings, I am going to go with Nature's Seasoning. I'm gonna get some Italian and another bay leaf. Add some garlic. Now that the sausage is kind of cooked through, I'm just gonna add some spinach. Throw it all in there, it's gonna wilt. I'm gonna add the kale and then I'm gonna add the broth. We're getting our greens today. And a cooking tip is to season as you go. So I was adding the spinach, I'm gonna season that. I add the kale, I'm gonna season that. Just to make sure that you add a little something to each ingredient that you're adding to your dish. It just adds another layer of flavor. Okay, I'm gonna add a couple of bay leaves. And then we're gonna cover it up and let it cook probably for like 15-20 minutes, checking up on it every now and then. Oh my gosh, that dinner was so good. Very filling too, surprisingly. I thought I was gonna have to make bread or salad on the side and I just didn't feel like doing it, so I didn't. And it turned out to be okay. So I am like, I'm not sick full, I'm more like satisfied full. So that was surprising. I think it's because it's the broth. You know, broth can be filling. Devin and I are gonna go clean up the kitchen, get everything settled before the kids get home, and then it's back to business. So thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time.